Everybody, this is Kevin here with Ken's Sewing Center in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Today I want to talk to you about the new Baby Lock Reflection. The Reflection is the new top-of-the-line embroidery only machine. Baby Lock has taken features from their top-of-the-line combination machines and put it into the Reflection. I think you're going to see this is an awesome machine. If you're into embroidery and you want some of the nicer features, the Reflection is a machine I would highly recommend taking a look at. The first question we always get asked, and really what drives the features and prices a lot of times on machine, is how large of an embroidery field can you do? How big of a design can you do at one time? Well, the Reflection is going to give us a 9.5 inch by 14 inch embroidery area. That is massive. Now, it will come loaded with 2 hoops. Ken's carries all the optional hoops. There are several sizes available. You can even get hoops to do baseball caps with this machine. When you start talking about software, there's all kind of programs, not just what Baby Lock makes, but there's other companies that's making digitizing software, lettering software, you name it. We're going to be able to help you with all those things. So on the Reflection, let's give you a good overview of all the major features of the machine. Then I want to zero in on the screen and show you everything that's built in on this machine, and we'll do a little bit of embroidery today. The first thing you're going to notice about the Reflection is the size. Because the machine can do a 9.5 by 14 area, you got to have a little bit larger machine with a larger carriage. It's got a larger throat space. It's 11.25 inch throat space here. So when I'm working with different garments, I've got plenty of room for these larger garments to roll excess fabric up, keep it out of the way from the machine stitching. Threading is a breeze with the Reflection because everything's going to be channeled for me all the way down to my needle. Then you have the no miss needle threader on this machine. It's a push button. It's going to do everything for you. I have the easy top drop-in bobbin system on this machine. It's equally as easy to thread. It's channeled as well with a little razor to trim the excess off. Huge 10-inch color screen. Now this screen, we can do a lot with it. We'll show you later in the video, but you're going to be able to see in large fonts and large icons everything on the machine, and that's the beauty part about this particular machine. It's top of the line. They have thought everything out on it, and you get quite a bit on that screen. You're going to also get our premium support package with any machine you purchase from us. We have 5 technicians here to help you. You're going to also get a 60-day free trial to Baby Lock's Love of Knowledge database. Now, this are thousands of videos in this. You're not going to need 60 days to learn this machine, but you have those videos there that you can go through. It's a very good detailed instruction manual. There's also videos built into it, QR codes that you can pull up. Videos of how to do certain things on this machine, and Baby Lock's working on more as we do this video now. Other nice features on the Reflection that they've taken from the top of the line machine, there's going to be a laser beam that shoots down onto your fabrics. You're going to know exactly where your needle is going to be at. That's great for placement when we're wanting to, maybe in our edit mode, we want to bring in other designs and kind of see where we're going to start at. Having that laser there makes a big difference. There is 2-point positioning on this particular machine, and what that means is a LED pointer, and it's going to preview the position of your embroidery designs. Then you can adjust the angle and the precise alignment. You've got the IQ intuition built in. This makes it extremely easy to connect to your phone. There's an app you can get. We can send designs wirelessly to this machine. You can hook it up through your internet router and be able to wirelessly send designs. Now, because I have such a huge area that I'm working with, if I want to go in diagonal, I can do all kinds of things with that design, set it up. If I've got a garment, maybe I'm wanting to miss a pocket, or for a decorative effect, maybe make it go at a 45-degree angle, or whatever you want to do. Possibilities are limitless with this. You're going to be able to place designs where you want to, in the orientation that you want to, in the size that you want to. And we're not even talking about going basically to a computer. All we got to do is download it through the app, send it in. Then if you ever want to get software, there's going to be plenty of options for you depending on what you want to do. And that's the great thing about embroidery. Everybody has a different road they want to go down when it comes to embroidery. And as time goes on, our tastes change. Because this machine can do so much, It's so versatile. You're not going to outgrow it anytime soon. Now on the front of the machine, all of my buttons are right here in front of me. My needle threader button, I can raise and lower my presser foot here. We also have a lever on the back to raise and lower that. I can snip my thread anytime I want to, but the reflection will also snip your jump stitches for you in embroidery, so you don't have to worry about getting your scissor out. And then I have my needle up, needle down button, and this is my start stop button. There's no foot control with the reflection because it's embroidery only. All I have to do is hit my start stop button, and there's our particular sensors built in that will keep us from doing things. First of all, we notice this is red. That means stop. We can't do anything right now, but once we get the design set up and we're ready to embroider, the machine will let us know it's ready to embroider, and this will turn green. If you're into embellishing garments, that's one of the #1 things for an embroidery machine. There are 26 alphabet fonts built in for monogram. I don't know any brand that gives you that many fonts built in. We've got huge designs that are built in. There is the ability with this machine also, and I'm seeing a lot more of this, where you're merging quilting and embroidery. There are different stippling patterns that are built in on this machine, so we can merge that together and be creative with that. You may not be into quilting now, but as time goes on, that may be something you want to get into. It's built into the reflection. I do have my USB ports on the side of the machine if I want to connect a regular computer mouse and use it as a regular computer and click my icons. It has a beautiful touch screen that I can do that as well. And we'll zoom into the touch screen now and show you everything that it can do for you. Then when we start out on the machine, this is going to be our home screen. There are different error messages that are built in. It's not going to let me do anything to damage the machine. It's telling me here, basically hit my needle up key again. I can do that, I'll hit OK. Now I have 26 designs that are built in, and everybody gives you designs built in. Baby Lock has exclusive designs built in on the reflection. These are some beautiful holiday different things like seashells for the beach. And I can just continue to page down. I've got huge embellishment designs. It's going to be extremely easy for you to get designs. You can Google free Baby Lock embroidery designs, and because of the file format this machine recognizes, there's going to be literally thousands and thousands you're going to be able to find. Simply download them, save them to the USB stick. You're going to be able to tell the machine quite a bit, get the design set up, and you're ready to go in a flash. I have all my different alphabet fonts built in, upper and lowercase. I can change the size of the alphabet fonts, and monogramming is one of the most important things. It's one of the most popular things that we do. I'm seeing all kinds of different things out there now where customers are bringing into our store that they're monogramming with these domestic machines, and it's extremely easy now when I go into an alphabet to pull up, write out my letter, whatever I'm wanting to do, write out my word, upper, lowercase, punctuation, all that's built in. I know how large the design is going to be, and I can go on the hard drive and change this from reading metrics to reading inches, whatever you prefer. I have big floral alphabets built in. This is a great gift giving idea right here. You can go to a local craft store, a hobby store, and get a picture frame, embroider someone's initials on something. Real pretty floral embellishment here. We have some large alphabets built in on the reflection. I'm seeing a lot of people do really neat gift giving ideas with this. You can go to a hobby store, craft store, and buy just a picture frame, do someone's initials. I'm seeing a lot of the ladies put a large cursive font on the front of sweatshirts and things of that nature and blow it up really big, doing 3-letter monograms. So many things you can do. Baby gifts, anniversaries, wedding gifts, you name it. This is built into your machine. You can continue to use this to spread the love of embroidery around to all your friends and neighbors. I will have some decorative borders built in if you want to make patches and things of that nature. We have all these different options here for making our own patches or just doing some embellishment around a design, making a border. And then I'll have some other things like decorative buttonholes. You can use this and merge it with your garment sewing with the reflection. Now up here at the top, our main screen here, I've got a lot of icons built in. If I want to connect this to my home internet router, I'm able to do that. The machine makes that really easy for me to find my network, connect that. If you run into issues or have questions or things like that, you can always give us a call. We have 5 full-time technicians here to help you 6 days a week. We can talk you through a lot of things over the phone. This is really easy for us to do. We expect questions with anything that's new, so we want you to reach out to us. We'll have all these built in. I can go in here, and this will go into the hard drive of my machine. I can let the machine know what frame that I have on. It's going to automatically know as well when I start putting my different frames on the machine what frame is on it, so we don't have to worry about that. On my edit mode, if I want to add a grid system, I can add a grid for my placement. If I want to use a certain thread color, even will recommend and say a name of a thread color. And this is a nice thing too about embroidery. Let's say that I'm embroidering a red rose and I'd rather it to be yellow. Well, you're going to know exactly what part of the design that you're in. So if you want to change that from a red rose to yellow, just thread up yellow, and the machine will embroider the section. You're going to know exactly what it's embroidering at any given time. The reflection will do a maximum of 1,050 stitches per minute. That's a very good pace to rock right along when it's embroidering out. Rarely you're going to need to go in here and adjust tension. I would say if you're running into tension issues, sometimes it has to do with our stabilization, the types of threads we're using, the needles that we're using. That's when you pick up the phone and give us a call. This will be the last thing you'd want to try to adjust. But I have several pages here of things I can do. You're not going to erase anything off the hard drive. Go in here, get the machine set like you want it set. You can set the background screen. You can get it set to your eyes. It's going to tell me what version I have. This is an upgradable machine, and when there are updates available, Baby Lock posts that on their website. Those are going to always be free of charge for you. You have a huge LED lighting system on this machine that fully illuminates your sewing bed and also around the needle area, and it gives you the proper lights. You can match your colors of threads and your fabrics together. We can change the brightness of our screen if we need that to do that with no problem at all. It does have a screensaver built in just like your home PC, so we can use that to help save our screen. While we're talking about that, the electronics on these machines, this is technology that's been out several years now. We have sold literally thousands of machines with screens like this in it, and I have not had the first screen go out yet. They're very good quality electronics. I always recommend put your machine on a surge protector. That's just the extra security there. But as far as the electronics and the components of this machine, it is top of the line quality, no doubt about it. Crystal clear screen, and it shows me the number of stitches, what version my machine is, serial number, everything like that for you. Now up top, I have also different manuals built in. There's going to be videos I can go to on my app as well. It's another way to get more information on the machine besides calling us, and we're going to be glad to help you. But it may be midnight when you're embroidering and you need to know something. We also have a lock built in on the machine, so if I want to lock the machine up, you have little ones there, or you just don't want anyone to get into your machine, you've got a very important project, you're already thousands of stitches in, you will make sure nobody accidentally hits a button. We can lock that machine, and then we're going to close that out. We'll hit our home button, we'll go right back to where we left off. Now I'm ready to embroider whatever my heart's desire. Now I get to my edit mode, I can do a lot here with the edit mode. If I want to go in and add something, that means I'm bringing in design either from a USB or something wirelessly, or from my app. So I can hit add, I'll have that design ready, and I can pull it up. I can do a lot with the design as well, go in and edit parts of it. I know how large the design is, how many stitches are going to be built in it, how many colors of thread are here, and I'm going to know exactly what section that it's on. So if I didn't want my letter A here to be red, I could change that to whatever color, just thread up the color that I wanted to use right there. I can continue to fill up. Remember, 9.5 inches by 14 inches, that is a massive embroidery field, but I can also scale that down, and there are several hoops available for it. You will get to your 5x7, and the 9.5 by 14 comes standard with the reflection. Then I hit embroidery. It's got it set up. If I want to move this around, I can do all kinds of things and move it around. It won't be a problem whatsoever. I can fast forward through my stitch count. Let's say that I'm embroidering, I'm halfway through this, the power goes out, or somebody accidentally turns the machine off, and I've had that happen before too. As long as I don't move my fabric out of my hoop, I'm ready, I'm fine. I can pull this design right back up. I can fast forward through my stitch count. You can even fast forward through colors and get to where you want to go. If I didn't want to embroider these flowers, I'm able to do that as well. I can leave that off and fast forward and skip that. So you can just play with that and get it set just like you want, what you have in your mind. We're saying everything with thread. You're the one that's doing the embroidery. You're the artist. You're the one telling the machine what to do. So let's get in there and embroider a little bit. The great thing I like about the reflection too is how the system is for attaching our hoops. On the machine itself, it will have different configurations here, so the machine is going to know exactly what hoop I have on it. But this is a very stable and secure system, and it makes it really easy when I'm changing from hoops or maybe even changing colors or things of that nature. And it's a channeled system, so I'm going to move this up. I'm going to slide that embroidery hoop on. The machine's going to know that I'm putting an embroidery hoop on. It's telling me it's going to move my carriage. I hit OK. Now I'm in the very center of that entire hoop. It's done it for me. I don't have to worry about it. So this makes it really nice if I'm embroidering a garment. It's going to do this on any size hoop. So if you get smaller hoops, and Ken's will carry you all the way down, they make a 1 by 2.5 inch hoop. There's a 4 by 4 hoop. Your 5 by 7 comes with it. There's a 6 by 10s, there's 7 by 12s, 8 by 12s, and then you get the 9.5 by 14. There's also baseball cap hoops. There's also magnetic hoops available. We will carry all of those, and we can help you find any of those things that you're looking for. So now all I have to do is I'll lower my presser foot. If you'll notice, the button is turned green. That means go. Let's go. Notice how whisper quiet that machine is. Today we're sitting here embroidering on the new Baby Lot Reflection. This is a brand new top of the line embroidery machine from Baby Lot. 9.5 inches by 14 inches. You've got 26 fonts built in for your embellishment. Here we're doing a big red, yellow Alabama A. Folks, this machine is super nice, easy to operate. Ken Sewing Center is going to carry everything that's made for this particular machine. Give us a call today, drop us an email. There's more information at kensewingcenter.com. It's as easy as that. Ken Sewing Center is your authorized Baby Lock dealer. We carry everything that's made for the Baby Lock Reflection. You will get our premium support package with your purchase. We have 5 full-time technicians here to help you 6 days a week, several educators and salespeople that can help you with getting the right accessory to meet your needs. There's more information on our website at kensewingcenter.com. Drop us an email, give us a call anytime. We'll be glad to help you.